playing window.
By me changing the source, did it fix itself?
Maybe it sounds a little better.
Okay, well, that's all I need to know. I'll take that. Oh shit. I'm not. I was clicking in an OBS.
I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them.
Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely
Fairly
start reading it
obvious here.
soon. You thirsty, thirsty lass.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's it about anyway?
Well...
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange.
Life is strange.
She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison.
Wow, what?
That's relatable as
While her
fuck.
life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart.
That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Zorid?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I bought you the book. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into these things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist,
Sorry, I keep moving to OBS.
they're made out to be naive for one. The naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I?
A little bit.
Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. I'm not just gonna tell you to stop talking. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. It's what we're supposed to be talking about.
Well, that's true.
In fact, I might as well get started on reading it, right?
You don't have to.
Oh, now I get to ahaha.
You get to ahaha.
Ahaha, what are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it, you crazy girl. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book I had put in my bag. Alright, if it's fine, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Oh, Yeah, you can sit right there. Are you sure?
Hi.
Wait, are they upperclassmen? Is he the underclassman?
I don't know. I don't know what their grades are.
They're
He's
like
at-
in
he's
the
at
third.
least-
They're in the upperclassmen halls. They said.
That's true. So I think he's a second year. Because he had Monica in class last year. Well, I guess they could have been in like the same middle school, but let's assume that's not true. And then they're on the
Yeah,
upper
okay, that's
they're on the
probably
upper
second year.
class level, which he said he never
Yeah.
goes to, so he must be a second year. You
Hmm.
seem a little apprehensive.
That's. I'm sorry.
Sitting next to the boy you like is just so erotic.
Sitting next to. Sorry, Kun.
Sorry,
It's not that I don't want you to.
I got higher there.
Yeah.
It's just something I'm not very used to.
Sitting next to a boy on a Sunday.
That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read.
That's uncomfortable.
It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a
Sure,
little
yeah, for
distracting.
you.
It's not bad, but it ain't good. But the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner. It's like, no, she's actually reading over your shoulder, dude. Whenever you're when you're not looking, she's actually there. Yuri
She's
is
that person who's like, did you get to the next part yet? Did you get to that part where the
yeah. I just did you read that? Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. Yeah, she's breathing down your neck. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. The nerve.
Sorry.
These are my words, Yuri.
I
My
was
book.
just.
Oh wait. I read my name at the top. Yuri,
Yeah.
you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean,
Haha. Ha. I gotta milk it. I gotta milk it.
gotta indulge in the ha-has that you get.
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up until it's up against Yuri's, and I hold my book
Slide?
between the two of them. Yeah, real smooth like.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
So question.
Yeah.
Would it have done this even if we didn't, like, try to make our poem geared towards Yuri?
I think so.
Is this just, like, Yuri Day is the first day back to the club?
I think this would have happened either way, yeah.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah. 'Cause
Here.
I'm pretty sure that I've only watched somebody else go after Sayori, like I've never watched someone go after Natsuki. But I'm pretty sure that this happens
Okay.
like even if you went after Natsuki, and it definitely happens if you go after Sayori.
Okay, oh! Side angle. New shot.
Yeah, new art. Oh, Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah. I do the same with my right arm and the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it slips to her side. This is so
Oddly sensual.
I hate these verbs. I hate that slide was used twice. Slide my desk and slides her thumb. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It actually is kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and I know, I hate that, and she's in the corner of my vision. Why is her face so hot?
I'm imagining the other people who are hanging out in this classroom right now, like,
Are so
Are they
uncomfortable
just watching this happen?
Yeah, they're like, what the fuck, guys? Just read the book.
Also, I saw that eye slide over.
Ooh, I hate that. Look
Are
at
you ready?
just start reading, girl. Eh?
Are we reading out loud? Like, what's happening?
I know,
Oh, to
that's
turn
the
the
next
page.
step.
See, that's why you can't share the book, guys.
Right, just... Ugh. Ah, sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted for a second by our proximity. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. You can't keep up with her reading.
That's okay.
Well, you know, he doesn't read, so...
I know, I can't read.
You're not as used to reading, right?
I'm not used to reading, no.
I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient.
Aw,
with me.
she's smiling. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Yeah, rude. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it of my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange.
Wow.
My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. No, Yuri. Nah. This might be a silly thought, dakedo. The main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Are you projecting onto this character, Yuri?
So kana?
you think so? How does she?
Well,
I can't.
boku wa. I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. She also second guesses all of the things she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see inside your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
After I've known you for a day.
I know, right? It's like, get out of my
Welcome.
space, dude. Get out of my mental space. Yuri remains silent for a moment.
But Sword... That's probably... a terrible thing to have in common with her.
Yeah. Fix it.
That's so embarrassing that you think that.
Wait! Chotto. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know that you were that self-conscious about that sort of thing. Yeah, like psychoanalyzing her on the first book reading date? Come on.
Damn.
I guess I more meant it's kind of cute.
What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone.
Monica, what the hell?
I think it's about time we share today's poems with everyone. We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
Yuri
So
exhales.
many ahs.
Right? Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought.
Is that alright, Yuri?
Monica sees Yuri getting close and she's like,
Yes.
coming in.
You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not... It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a little wrinkled sheet of loose-leaf torn paper from a spiral notebook.
It's wrinkled and everything.
I know, wrinkled. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers on a composition notebook. In a composition notebook.
Well, now that we know what kinds of poems she's into with the words that we were picking accidentally for her, I'm sure she wrote it in emotional state.
Yeah.
And
balled it up and threw it away.
Yeah.
And then
was like, oh wait, I need to bring this to the
I need
club
something.
tomorrow.
Yeah, then she picked it back out of the trash and rolled out of bed. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself.
Oh boy, decision time.
Alright, so who are we gonna... Who's number one?
Well, I mean, if we're gunning for Yuri, we got a gun for Yuri, right?
So, just so you know, we're gonna show it to all of them, so...
Yeah.
But you still want to do Yuri first?
Okay, if I was really here, I would probably share with my childhood friend first, just to make sure it's not awful.
Yeah. Alright, so Sayori.
Yeah.
I'm definitely, there you go, definitely most comfortable with sharing it with Sayori first.
There it is, yep.
She's my good friend, after all.
This is a good poem, Soren. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? That kind of guy?
That kind of guy.
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid you wouldn't take it a bit. I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Oh, not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in this club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
Oh, sorry, I'm eating M&Ms.
Oh, I wish I had M&Ms.
See? It's like I said before, Sword. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
Aw, thanks, Sayori. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again,
Of course not.
Right? I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah.
She's like a pure bean. She doesn't know that you have ulterior motives at all.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
Aw, Sayori. Well, we'll see about that.
I mean, we're about to see how dark your shit is.
Yeah. Should I read it?
Sure. Unless you want me to read it in her voice.
You could read it. I mean, like, who does it make more sense to be reading it?
I guess if it was in an anime, it'd probably be in the writer's voice.
Yeah, you go for it then.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes.
Aww.
Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I would sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
I want breakfast.
I want breakfast.
Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No,
The sleepy from my eyes?
just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least it makes me feel a little bit better about myself, which is all that we're really
That's
looking
why
for.
we talk to you first.
Yeah.
Don't be
That's
so
why I
rude.
always talk to you first, Sayori, to make myself feel better about myself.
I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out really nice. Or, how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
I know you have a deeper, darker side, Sayori,
Yeah.
but I guess we wouldn't see it in the first poem.
Not just yet.
Really? Hontoni?
Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Good for you. Even though you were
I
late
want
to
eggs and
school.
Oh?
It's bad to skip breakfast.
I think I messed up my camera when I pulled my desk closer. Oh well.
Yeah.
Did I really?
Well, on the stream, I'm a little delayed, but your forehead's cut off,
Yeah.
I think. I'm not
That's
sure.
fine. You go for it.
Okay.
I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Sorry, let me just fix it because it's gonna drive me
As she pouts
crazy.
with her fingers
What'd you say?
poking, as she pouts with her fingers poking each other.
Yeah.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who's next?
Okay. Well, should we just go for Yuri now, or should we like stall a little longer? Maybe
It's
like
up to you. How are you gonna play
we're
this?
curious about. We got to do Monica last for sure because she's the one that we're the most nervous about, since she's like the star pupil or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let's talk to Natsuki.
Natsuki?
Yeah.
Dot. Question mark?
Sword, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home.
What?
What?
Harsh.
What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this?
Oh shit, she read it and that's her response? Oh!
Ah!
I was really confused. I thought we just walked up and she started
Yeah.
saying that.
Do you
Right.
think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it.
Gasp.
Yeah. Painful to think about. ...
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
I like your Natsuki voice.
Thanks. She's like the easiest one to do.
Yeah. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid.
Yes, I absolutely will.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
I always kind of like that poem.
That's kind of sad.
I know, it has like it's like a plunk at the end.
Yeah, it's like all they can do all these things, but all people can do is
Just
try,
try.
and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 I told you you weren't gonna like it.
I literally just said I liked it, so I like it. What now, Natsuki?
What? Nani?
Nani? That's right. I met your negativity with relentless positivity. Now what are you gonna say?
Just be honest.
I am. I fucking love it. Best thing I've ever read. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of writing?
Sorry.
Oh. But isn't the point of writing poem? It's good. You think it's all you. You have like 75% of the line. But isn't the point of writing? What? Isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? I was like, what? Where's this sentence going? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, Natsuki, you're valid.
I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay.
Alright, here we go.
Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro.
It was a slight drop on her
Ooh,
cheek.
easy.
I'm glad you learned something.
You learned something.
Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
She must be a freshman.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
Alright, Yuri time.
Yuri time?
Yuri time.
My favorite time of the day. ... What up, Yuri? As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional.
Eh?
No,
What was that?
That wasn't her, but whatever. That question mark?
That's-
Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. With a bag.
He's going to hate me.
What? For saying your work is exceptional?
I know, right? You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your usage of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Meanwhile, Natsuki was like, did you even try?
Yeah, right? Really? Because I just got reamed my last partner. Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. ...
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they don't form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things.
I love how this is really like a writing workshop simulator right now.
I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback.
I'm glad we went from Sayori, who was like, okay, we're cool here, like we did all right, and then Natsuki, who's like, oh shit, I guess we didn't do that great.
Tears
but we
us
kinda knew
down.
that. And now we're at Yuri, who's like, okay, yeah, we're good. We're
Yeah,
okay.
there's a good
And then Monica will
balance.
just be Monica.
A good order. We kind of went in the order that they
Natsuki-
put them on the screen, didn't they?
You know, I don't. No, because Sayori wasn't. Was Sayori on top?
I thought Sayori was on top.
We might have gone in the order that they put
Yeah.
them on the screen. You know, it was the natural order of things, though. It made sense.
Yeah. Just let the
Natsuki
game
can be a little bit biased, though.
bias? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that.
Yeah, people that are in the same room.
Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. Dozo.
Dozo.
I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Oh, I'm sure you would love to.
Smiles dreamily.
Oh wait, it's a rare opportunity for it. My finger sometimes just like goes. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Where they do literature?
Oh no, it's cursive-ish.
Yeah, it's hard to read.
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air out of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
I flicker back.
It was intense until the flicker back.
Yeah.
I couldn't take it seriously.
Dot dot dot.
I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
Yours wasn't cursive. What are you talking
It was
about?
nice. It was great. What? This is like the Declaration of Independence right here. I wasn't thinking about that at all.
But it took you so long. But it took you a long time to read.
That's because I cannot read, Yuri. Ah.
Yeah, he's a slow reader. We already know that.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Eh? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Hoo hoo.
What the fuck is that?
Hoo hoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Sword.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all.
What's... Like, first I glance over it.
Yeah.
At first I took forever
First
to
you
read
took
it.
too long.
First I took too long, and then I only glanced over it. How long do you want me to look at the paper, Yuri? What would make you happy?
But remember that poems often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work.
Poets. Sorry. Poets often express.
They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so...
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
Ah. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Soren.
Okay. Do your best for yourself. Me too. I guess Monica.
Last but not least.
Yep. A little bit of Monica in my life.
Hi, Soren. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid of to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Sword. We're all on birthday, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Great job, Sword. I was going oh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep.
Is it because I seem stupid to you?
I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some extra effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism.
Oh, we got it.
Symbolism.
Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness.
Oh, direct words.
Yeah.
Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point.
And I feel like you pretty much got, I think we satisfied Yuri as much as we could, so I think you nailed it.
I never really asked, though.
Aren't you like a literature club? Shouldn't
Right.
we be talking about this?
I'm sure I'm
nowhere
no...
near her level yet.
Oh, it's me, but you already read it.
Oh, my bad. I'm getting out of myself here. There's too much dialogue.
I
Don't
know.
worry so much about that. Do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might get a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you most.
Thanks, Monica.
I just realized that when we were making the poem, she wasn't an option. That's interesting.
Yeah.
She's an all-rounder.
Well, Yeah.
Don't force yourself to. Oh, sorry.
No, it's you.
So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Yes, we do.
We are always worried about impressing people. Oh, sorry. It's like when it's short like that, I just kind of like assume it's gonna go away on its own.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
That's what they all say.
Right? And then they write their cool little... my favorite one is still Natsuki's though. It's just like she makes a good point with that simplicity stuff. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Ja! Yomimashou.
Oh, we have to scroll for this one.
Yeah, this one's long.
A hole in a wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the sparkle... the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in.
Oh, yeah, I'm scrolling.
I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
Thoughts on this?
I liked that one.
Yeah.
I
it's kind of
I think it was supposed to be the most expected poetry, I guess. If that makes sense.
Expected?
Like that's what I think of when I think of poetry, I guess.
Okay, yeah. I feel you.
So, what do you think?
It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
Sorry, I'm not a good poetry reader.
Yeah, right. I should have read it out loud, you're right. What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly.
Sorry.
Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today.
It's actually really good advice.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you, Monica. Phew. I guess that's everyone.
Yeah, really.
Right? So much reading. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. The exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
Oh, whoops.
That's you, sorry.
What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks.
It's fancy.
Yours is cute. Cute?
Cute.
Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say?
Yikes.
Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Sora did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own.
Oh, we're gonna hear it.
First of all,
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Ooh.
Wow. Sick burn.
And Sora liked my poem too, you know.
Sora likes everything.
Yeah, right. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Oh?
Eh?
Oh, we got the chaotic music on.
That's not what I... You're just... Wait, did you say there's intense music now?
Yeah, you can't hear it?
No.
Oh. It's not intense. It's just more like chaotic. It's not like do-do-do-do-do. Now it's like, you know, it's like, oh, we're getting a little bit feisty. I don't know. Yuri stands up as well.
I can hear it in the stream.
Yeah, there you go.
It just took a minute.
Maybe you're just jealous that Sora appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Zoinks!
Ooh, shots fired!
We're going off. We're popping off.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one
Wait.
whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as swords started showing up.
Oh!
What?
Hold on. I just realized that my face is blocking, like, Sayori when she comes in. Like, when there's a third.
you're Sayori.
I know. I'm just gonna take mine out. So I can sit on my couch now.
You're clicking through the dialogue.
I'm not even on the... Oh, am I? Oh, Natsuki. That's all I have.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I think we just missed something, but I don't think it was important.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go sit on my couch because my ass hurts.
Natsuki, that's a little... you're clicking through the dialogue.
I'm sorry, I know, I'm sorry!
This doesn't involve you! They both go. This doesn't involve you!
I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Sword. She's just trying to make me look bad.
I mean, you really said those things, Yuri.
That's not true. She started it.
It's all you,
Sorry,
just
the
back and forth.
Lagging a little bit.
What'd you say?
If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Also, I gotta say, since the dialogue is lagging, the one where Natsuki was like, it's not a surprise that, or it's not a whatever that your boob size got bigger when sword started coming. Like it lagged to stop right before boob came up, so it was really good pause. I was like, what? Oh,
Your boob size.
What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Sorid. Well, wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Sorid?
I understand nothing.
Well,
I can't do both at the same time.
Well, when it's two people, I'll try and jump in.
Okay, yeah.
Dot dot dot.
Dot.
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me.
Oh, I'm glad that they're like leading me into this, you know? Like, oh, you're gonna make a choice and it's gonna matter.
Right. Alright, what do you think?
I would be like, help me, Sayori, but if we're gunning for Yuri, we got a gun for Yuri, right?
So you wanna just go for it and make an enemy out of Natsuki?
I don't wanna make an enemy though, but if we go half-hearted, it's like...
Let's also remember that this
Probably
is a
won't.
video game.
That's
And
true.
We can always just kind of take the path. We could always, you know. It's
Alright,
fun
yeah,
to take the path of.
Let's just go for it then. Let's say help me, Sayori, cause fucking help me, Sayori.
Just say help me, Sayori. Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri. Dot dot dot. Oh wait, that's your dot dot dot. My bad. But Yuri's
No, you're
expression is so
good.
defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Dot dot dot. Sayori. Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori very uncomfortable.
Just
Sayori.
Sayori. Everyone's making her uncomfortable.
Think about Sayori, guys. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Friendship.
Sorid.
It's probably
Oh, wait.
not how she said that, but that's
Sword.
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
Oh, Natsuki.
Whenever I talk as Natsuki and she's got her hands on her hips, I also
Yeah.
have to put my hands on my hips.
Yeah,
It's a mood.
it is a
I
Natsuki's
agree.
a whole mood.
It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place.
Oh,
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes... Stop!
Dash. I told you I'd help.
Natsuki, Yuri... You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy.
happy.
Aw.
My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems. They're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because... Well... Also... Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful.
Thank you, Sayori. Somebody had to say it. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her, with a bewildered expression.
I'll make some more tea.
Yuri rushes off. She really did rush off. That was fast.
She blinked out of that screen.
Yeah, she flash stepped. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monica.
Oh.
She nods in return.
Yeah.
Yeah, diffusing
To be
situation.
honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me.
Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well... I guess that just means Sayori's amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt.
That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more.
I'm realizing that I'm probably reading with a bit of a delay. I just want to apologize.
No, it's
It
cool.
gets to me late.
That's why that's why I click a little early sometimes, because I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay, everyone.
Hold on, give me a second. I want to get some beef jerky.
Okay, I'm gonna close my shades.
As soon as you said you were having M&Ms, I, hadn't been able to stop thinking about food. Oh my god, I just dropped a piece of jerky.
Oh no, not the jerky.
Not the jerky.
Okie dokie, everyone.
Shit, now I gotta turn the lights on to find it. Anyway.
Her hand is doing something weird when she talks.
There it is. Anyway. What about her hand?
Her hand is in this, weird position when she talks. It's just being student council president-y.
Yeah. Pointing.
This fancy pointing thing that she does.
Are you ready? I got my
Yeah.
jerky.
Let's do it.
Cool.
It's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Sword, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk to everyone, to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow.
what?
The same thing.
The same thing tomorrow.
And maybe you learned something from your friends too.
Come up with a new activity, Monica.
So your poems will turn out even better. ...
I think to myself. I did
What have I
learn a
got
little.
myself into?
Yeah, truly. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing the person I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Soren! Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. Yeah, I hate them.
They fought in front of me. How dare they?
Right? I can see why they make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Soren? It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me happiest.
Aw,
And I think everyone really likes you too.
that's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
Sigh. Why does he say sigh? Why isn't it like in stars or just narrated?
He says sigh.
He says
He reads
sigh.
manga, you know.
He just says it out loud, sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there?
With everyone.
With everyone. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. Like maybe a harem. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's super easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. That's so rude.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this. Ganbarimashou. Alright.
Oh, right. More poems.
You still want a gun for
Okay, so
Yuri or...
I mean, yeah, because that's yeah.
Yeah, alright, cool.
We can't divert now. It's too late. We're in here.
Alright. We're in it for Yuri.
We're in it for Yuri.
Alright, then you say whatever.
So not straightforward. Is horror too straightforward? Now I don't know what I'm doing.
You'll have to see.
Maybe Journey. Let's do Journey.
Journey?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Let's do Despise.
Okay.
Cool. Maybe it's just the big words are the ones that Yuri likes. What about variants? Let's do variants.
It's like the SAT words are more Yuri. Wait, oh sorry, variants? Yeah.
Yeah. Who'd that get?
I didn't actually see.
Maybe got no one?
It looked like it was weird because it looked like they all hopped, but you know how they do like these little natural hops that they have?
Maybe it was like a neutral word.
Oh yeah.
Let's do Insight.
Insight. That's probably Yuri. Yeah.
Wow, contamination. I mean, it's a big word.
You like that one?
Yeah, let's do that one.
It did her. It did. It got Yuri.
Good. maybe, did we do Massacre last time?
No, you picked whatever was next to Massacre last time.
Oh, let's do Massacre.
Yeah, Yuri.
Ooh, this one's hard. Maybe Vertigo?
Yep.
Man, I'm on a roll.
You're gonna get Yuri.
Do Agonizing.
Boom.
That seems classic. Melancholy.
Melancholy?
Yeah. Unending. Fester, I guess.
Fester?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Uncanny.
Nice.
Entropy, because that was definitely one last time.
Yeah.
Essence. Sense. Oh wait, unrestrained.
Unrestrained. The longest word is always Yuri.
Intellectual.
Yeah.
Unrequited.
Okay. Oh! That one got Sayori.
Oh,
Sayori
What
knows
was that
long
word
words too.
was that uncontrollable?
Unrequited was the last one.
Unrequited. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no, because childhood friend. Let's do uncontrollable this time.
Alright.
Disarray.
Trace it. I think the one that we were confused on was Yuri.
Oh, thank you. I guess existence?
Existence is Yuri. You got like all Yuri except for that one.
Hell yeah.
Another day passes and it's
I'm
time. What did you say?
I'm a Yuri. Never mind. I can't think of the word.
All right. I was like, come again?
I'm trying to think like when you're like learned in that subject. I'm like a
Like a scholar?
Uriologist. yeah, sure.
When you're learned.
I shouldn't be writing poetry in this literature club.
When you're learned. I love it. Another day passes. And it's time for the club meeting already. Don't know why that gave me so much trouble. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days.
Oh, has it been a couple days now?
I guess so.
This isn't day
So, well, yeah, there was day 1 and then day 2, and now this is day 3.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
So, I guess so. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Sword.
Yo, Sayori. Looks
Yo.
like you're in. Yo. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Calling her simple?
Damn.
Speaking of which,
Speaking of simple.
Yeah.
Speaking of calling her simple.
Speaking of simple.
I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah, I guess simple.
Yep, that's simple.
Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks. What?
Cool.
What a jerk. No
dying.
thanks.
That's not like you at all.
Oh yeah, he cleans her room and shit.
Yeah, I have my reasons.
Yeah,
Why don't
I'll
we
say
take a
about
look at your
security,
purse, Sayori?
man.
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets all contents spill onto the desk. Only two small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair.
Surui.
How did you even know?
It's simple. Kantanda. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before even coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some.
Smart.
Yeah, I see. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry.
You're always hungry.
And so that only leaves one option.
I give up.
Akirameru.
Don't make me feel so guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Oh my god. You deserve everything you get.
Oh my god, I can't laugh at Yuri. That's not Yuri laugh.
I thought we were still just laughing like regular laughing. I didn't know that was her line. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. She's always listening.
I wasn't listening or anything.
Yes, you were.
It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Sword to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford.
Oh my god, Sayori's getting it on all angles.
And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough.
Retribution. Holy shit.
Retribution!
Oh,
Dot
no.
dot dot.
Did I just...
Like a social faux pas.
I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. Ooh.
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri.
Sayori's growing on me. Like, I like her a lot.
Yeah.
She's pure.
She's peppy.
It
She's
doesn't
up
happen
there.
much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that.
Wow, Yuri.
Yeah.
You're right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
The revolution is afoot.
Retribution.
That.
Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
Was it that bad? Was it that bad of a
Definitely
deed?
just the teasing of childish Red.
Yeah. Don't let her fool you.
Oh, that's not me.
Sorry. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. We're like exposing her. We're treating her like she's evil.
Poor Sayori.
What is it, like 500 yen for a little coffee, whatever? Anyway,
Whatever.
after all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
True.
Mm-hmm.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Damn.
Come on, give me.
Oh wait,
That's not me.
sorry, that's
Keep
me.
doing
Come
that.
on, give me more credit than that, Sayori.
Both names start with S. And
I
it throws
know.
me off.
It throws. Sometimes, like I open my mouth to say something, and then I realize it says Sayori. Oh! Who slapped? Clap! Who slapped Sayori? Out of nowhere.
Oh shit!
What? Something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles.
Yeah.
It's like
Also, should I not be cursing on your stream?
cursing. Oh, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay. I thought it was like a chop, you know, like how they do. They're like, "You stupid," and they like chop him on the head. But something actually hit her.
Hit her, yeah.
I wasn't ready for that.
What was...
Naniga.
a cookie?
Don't you mean cookie?
A cookie?
Cookie da.
White chocolate cookie.
Cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic.
What? Is it from
Okay.
Natsuki?
Sayori glances around.
Did it stay intact after being thrown?
Yeah. And it's stuck to her head.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked.
I can't. That's the smile so good.
I hate that it looks like she has real teeth. Like she has like a real mouth.
She's got like the little fang too.
I
Yeah.
was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Throwing a cookie at my face. Sayori hugs the cookie.
She hugs the cookie.
Aw.
She's like a puppy.
Cheese, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
I'm imagining like a
Oh nom nom.
Oh yeah.
Oh good.
Oishii.
Oishii. Oh,
Sayori suddenly claps her hand over her mouth.
Uh-oh.
Oh
I
no!
bit my tongue.
No!
You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Atsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
These high voices are getting to me.
Yeah.
Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Mo.
Oh.
Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do I think
I gave you
What?
why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me.
Yeah. That's a perfect giggle. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki.
Oh
Then wraps her arms around her again with this weird crap. Enough, Sayori.
no. I like the
Oh shit, what did I
I
just
like
hit?
Oh,
Return.
uh-oh.
No,
Oh,
we're
we
good.
went to the dialogue history.
That's
I like
interesting.
how Natsuki's hair ribbons are like in Sayori's mouth.
Yeah, the tangent on the draw. Oh, it's you.
Ah, jeez.
More.
I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her.
Oh,
There it is.
Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
hey! Did you seriously just do that?
I would be so, like, if this really happened to me in high school, I would have, like, lost my mind.
Someone just bit your cookie.
Yeah, if somebody, like, sidled over to me and,
Yeah.
like, and, because I could see that happening in high school.
Yeah.
Like, I could see somebody doing that, and I would have lost my freaking mind.
I could see it happening in anime, definitely.
I could see that happening in CPAC. Somebody just doing that, like, and thinking they were being, like, funny or something, or like taking a
like,
chip.
no, you just ate my
Yeah.
dessert. How
Like
dare
maybe not like biting the cookie out of my hand, but like taking a chip out of my bag and thinking that it was like
Oh,
cute,
yeah.
right? I would lose,
Yeah.
like I would lose my shit.
Ooh,
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety.
trots away.
Trots. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Sayori senpai. Monica, can you tell Sayori?
Oh?
Eh?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the classroom. Kaicho!
Uh-oh.
Where's Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
I don't know about that, Yuri.
That's true. Excuse me? How
Sudden-
dare you say that to my adorable kawaii self?
Kawaii! Suddenly the door swings open. Doors
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
really quick. Doors don't
Yeah.
swing; they would slide open.
They slide.
Unreal. I'm staring at a sliding door right now.
Yeah. The immersion is broken.
Yeah. They completely the facade of us being in a real Japanese high school shattered.
Shattered.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
We were only worried that you had a boyfriend.
Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Nani tai? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though.
How does it not make sense? That makes perfect sense.
Well, because she's like,
Oh, you would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
oh,
Piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
of course, she's the star student.
Yeah.
I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
She just started learning.
Yeah.
That's...
She can play chopsticks. Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
Yay! Yatta!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so?
All right, everybody.
In that case... I won't let you down, Sword.
Monica, don't even think about me. Just play the piano. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not Not really. That's me. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie.
No surprise.
It's just a little cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
Into the closet.
Into the closet. That's where her manga collection is.
Oh.
Hey, Yuri.
Eh?
I suddenly noticed that Yuri's reading a different book from the one we've been reading together.
Well, yeah, she finished already.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. I was kind of just waiting for you.
Oh, if that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started?
Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
You know, maybe she has a higher voice than I'm imagining.
Think so?
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
Yeah, why not? Shall we go then?
Yeah.
Where are you two off to?
We're just... Yuri was gonna make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher.
Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious.
Yeah, where are you two sneaking off to?
That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it?
Okay, Monica. That's...
Monica, please mind your own business for once.
For once,
Whoa,
Monica.
Yuri.
For fucking once.
Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Sword in club activities?
Zoinks!
Eh?
My mouth
Damn,
gapes.
Yuri's getting possessive.
Yeah, truly.
I suppose there's nothing wrong with that.
You better believe there's nothing wrong with that.
Then let's go, Sword.
Okay. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. A bit aggressive.
Yeah,
Once
she
in the
immediately
hall-
regrets it.
Yeah. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall.
I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that?
Yuri.
Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me?
No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that.
Sword,
Yeah, if I want to go get water, then I can go get water, which is what we're doing, right?
how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me?
Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane.
No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that?
Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that?
friend, you say? Uh,
Yuri lifts her head.
Sorid, I really like being friends with you.
Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway,
Yeah. Shall we go?
yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom.
Sorid, do you like oolong tea?
Yeah. Anything's fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a... Sorry?
I just said, wow.
Yeah, you must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed.
Okay.
What?
Yes, I did. Yes, I noticed.
I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more.
Not like you did earlier, though, right?
It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway.
That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Sorid. It's very endearing.
You're always worrying about me these past 3 days. Sonna. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Sorid, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Does your ass hurt or something? What's that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
This has to be about her boobs, right? Are we gonna talk?
I was gonna say, it's
Yeah.
just their way of telling us that our boobs are so big.
Yeah. Is that so? So kana. I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because my,
Honkers.
my...
Bazoingos. Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading?
Yes! I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I keep hidden from Sayori's candy radar.
Wow.
He had chocolate this whole time and he wouldn't give it to Sayori.
Damn.
Unreal. I take
My
it.
childhood friend.
Yeah. He just reamed her for trying to steal his money. I take it since it'll... Was it? I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book.
So
Except,
where's the book?
yeah, except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
Yeah, because, like, you're the table now.
Yeah, now it's just air between you.
I can't see too well.
Yuri slides, ooh, that little bob that she did slides
Yeah.
closer until our shoulders are touching. How
My
am I supposed to
shoulder touching.
focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Their teacup is standing at attention. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. I'm sure she's noticed, but she wears her intense... Yeah, she has to notice how, like, uncomfortable you are. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. ... After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
That's...
Yeah, and Sayori can't have any.
That's okay. I won't take any.
Are you sure?
Well... If I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages.
Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Yuri opens the book
Whoa,
with
another
both
scene.
hands. Yeah, look at the gentle dust.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's nice. Nice effect.
the eye sparkle.
I was just thinking, I like the red on her eyelids, or like the on her
yeah.
eyelashes, or like the white.
Yeah.
Anyway, she holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Oh, look at it!
I like how the art just adds the chocolate
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, they don't actually want to draw a hand, like, putting it... Can you imagine a hand coming from, like, the left side of the screen and
Oh
just
my god.
sticking it? Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Sora.
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that?
That's... Well... You were just helping. That's something that friends do.
Alright, Yuri. I can play this game.
Right? Right?
I love games. I mean... Not really in this kind of context, but... Yeah. That's all it was.
Yeah. Then... You don't need to stop or anything.
Okay. I see. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. This is the most intense joint reading to ever occur. Ever.
How many pages have they gotten through at this point?
I know, they're not reading. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. ... How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avoid avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. like before Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. How so? I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers.
Okay, everyone.
Monica said that's enough. That's enough. This club is dissolved.
Alright, we're done.
Pack it up. Get the hell out.
2 of our club members got too intimate. We're
Yep.
over here.
Everyone go home. To their own homes now.
Ooh, ah.
Ah. Yuri jolts back.
It's time to share poems. Oh, right, I forgot we did that last night.
Yeah. We were over here sharing something else. Hot breath.
Soren, you can help Yuri put away this cheese stuff, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, thanks.
The spell is abruptly broken.
I'll take care of the cups.
There's a boob joke in there somewhere. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling that this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up.
Not subtle at all.
Yeah. I'm in tears. I hated the hot breath on fingers sentence. That was really hard to get through.
Do we need a breather before coming back to Yuri?
Probably.
Maybe we go...
Probably, yeah. Let's take... Do you want to just go in the same order? Which is top to bottom?
Oh, yeah. Sure. I was gonna say Monica, maybe.
Well, we could do... Let's go the other way.
Okay, yeah.
Alright,
I like that.
Hi again, Soren.
How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad.
I'm happy that you're applying yourself.
Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica. ... Sorry,
All right. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style.
That was hard to get out for some reason.
I got you.
But the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style?
I like how Monica's this is what kind of writing style you're doing.
Yeah, she's telling you what's up. I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented.
Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic.
Oh.
That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen.
I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her.
Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried.
Not hard enough, because we're getting awfully personal.
Who knows what goes on in that head of hers?
I hope you don't mean that in a bad way.
No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that.
You must be pretty into her.
I didn't think of that as like defending her. But now that
I guess
she said that I was defending her, it's like I was threatening her. Like, I hope you don't mean that in a bad way.
I hope you don't mean that in a bad way.
That's like not how I read it at all.
I guess it's also in the idea that like you didn't think to yourself like, oh yeah, I guess I'm also curious about what she's thinking about or something.
Yeah.
Instead, you were like, I hope you don't mean that in a bad way.
Yeah. I hope you're not talking shit, Monica, because if you were, I'd have to do something.
I think we both read that as a, I hope you don't mean that in a bad way, like she could be thinking about something dangerous.
Yeah, like, are you, like, do you know something that I don't, Monica? Is, like, what I was thinking that meant.
Exactly.
You completely misunderstood.
Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend.
She better
What?
not. Wait, really?
What? Yeah, a fictional one anyway.
That's a mean
Oh.
joke to play, Monica. Monica kind
is
of
a
whispers
mean
that
joke to
last
play.
part to me.
It's just a hunch, but
Well, there's not really anything wrong with that.
oh well, I know. I was just saying. Monica's like low-key trying to get us to not like Yuri as much as we
Yeah,
do. She can see
right.
what's happening.
Low-key trying
anyway.
to make her seem like a weird nerd.
Yeah. You want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look.
Oh, right, I have to read poems.
Do you want me to read the poems? Because that's a lot of reading.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, read the poems.
Okay. Whatever I can do to take some weight off your shoulders. Alright. Save Me by Monica, whatever her last name. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveform, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent, like playing Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Scroll.
I want pizza now.
Load me.
I liked her first. Oh.
Load me.
I guess I like how far down that was from the rest of the thing.
Yeah, that you
it could
don't.
be cool to do that. I
Yeah.
liked her first poem more than this one though.
Mm-hmm. I just love how like eerie hers are. Like,
yeah.
well, it's
they're
mostly
cool.
like the last part that's eerie. The load me.
Load me.
Load me. But yeah. It's also like this is a type of poetry that that best exists digitally, where like you can't see it for a long time. Or I guess
Right.
if it was gonna be like print, then maybe it could be on like a different page. But I don't know. Anyway, It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess that's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how you space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
Oh,
Okay,
should we save?
I guess. I guess that's a tell. It's telling us to save the game.
We probably should just save anyway. Why is it black? Why doesn't it... Anyway. I don't have time for this. Let's go.
You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen.
Yeah.
Wait, is this tip even about writing?
Wow, she's breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah.
What am I even talking about?
What am I talking about?
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, thank you for sharing.
Thanks
So-
for reminding us to save, I guess.
Yeah. Yuri next.
Let's see what you've written for today.
Oh, lots of dots. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
Sort. This one might be even better than yesterday's.
Well, I would hope so. I mean,
I get better every day.
How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows.
she's
Even her,
turned on by your writing.
even her hands appear sweaty.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
I don't know.
So how do you know you're not used to it? It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her.
Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid. But seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy.
Aww, urashi. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it.
I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me.
Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends?
I don't have any friends.
I'm right. Let it just say it. Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today?
Yeah. I do. If it's with you.
Aw, thanks, Boo. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. That first line is so relatable. Like the dead of night eating bread. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an what does that say? Unordinary human.
As an unordinary.
As a what?
As an unordinary.
Yeah, I just can't read this script.
The cursive is hard.
Yeah. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge.
She killed a raccoon.
Always great to hear from you, Yuri. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry, more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again.
She killed a raccoon!
Zoinks!
What is happening? Is this like a metaphor? Are we the raccoon?
I love you, Yuri!
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical.
Or is it literal?
Or is it literal? I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
What do you mean? If you take it at face value, she killed the raccoon.
I know, like, it's a pretty straightforward story. It had a lot of words to it, not like other poems. It really, like, went step by step.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies.
Like killing small animals.
It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself.
Yeah. Damn society.
So I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
You gotta let it out somehow. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because it's not acceptable.
Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Sword?
Well, yeah, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things.
Okay, the weird pausing is because the text hasn't loaded yet, just so we're clear.
Gotcha. I think I can hit it.
Listening.
I think I can hit it twice to make it like do that. I didn't know if that would help or hurt, but go ahead.
I think it's just, since it's lag in general, it's probably not going to make a difference.
Gotcha.
There really aren't many people like you, Sword.
That's exaggerating a little bit.
It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling.
Oh, sorry. And you're to thank for that. I don't know if you saw it. I clicked it really fast.
Oh, I didn't. That's okay.
It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Alright.
Oh.
Natsuki,
Yep. Just keep going up the list.
up the ladder.
This feels like it's been a while.
Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see you're putting in some effort,
That's good.
but I still don't like this at all.
Right, it's so totally
Thanks.
different writing style than what she does.
Yeah.
It's trying too hard to be serious.
What do you mean by that?
Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to sound like you're forcing it unless you were. It's
Yeah.
going to sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level.
Oh, she at least respects Yuri.
Yeah.
Level of
Natsuki
whatever.
stops short.
Natsuki stops all.
Yeah, after their little fight. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden.
Don't tell me.
Oh, she's realizing.
Yeah. And?
You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you?
What are you talking about? Keep your voice down.
You know Yuri would love this angsty.
Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean... I mean...
Ooh.
Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve. Though what I did is beyond me. How could it be beyond you, dude?
I am so done with you.
It's probably a good thing that we didn't side with Yuri in that one fight that we had before.
Yeah. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me.
Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me.
Damn. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless
I know you didn't care about ages.
Yeah, she's just like a year younger. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Sayori.
Last but not least.
Let's see what Sayori has to say. We didn't even read Natsuki's poem, did we?
No, because she was like
'Cause she-
mad that we.
Yeah.
Oh! I like this one, Sword. It has some nice feelings in it.
Ah, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. I don't know.
Love that.
Shirane. I guess I like them both.
That's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart.
Ugh, never change.
So she likes the straightforward words.
Yeah.
If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah.
Yep, you don't know.
Me neither.
Oh, Sayori. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Huh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Wait, when did we say that?
Right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever. Anyway, let's... Oh wait, that's you.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems.
No, you don't.
Wait, sometimes I like sad poems
How did
too.
I just knock over?
Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug
Aww.
and make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all.
Oh, I love her little expression. Right.
Thanks, Soren. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Thank you. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar.
Whoa.
That's a great start. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes a friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like the time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head.
Damn.
Shit,
That's really sad,
Yeah.
Sayori.
You good, Sayori? Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit more. Feelings a little bit better.
Whatever you need to do, Sayori.
Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Okay. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes right now makes it hard for me to be pessimistic.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations.
Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets that we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Excuse me, I thought you were a literature club.
Yeah.
Performing?
Performing literature.
Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance.
Yeah, we're all about poetry now, guys.
Yep, that's all literature is.
Yep.
Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. Oh no. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on all the Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. It's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah. Sayori has been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys,
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuki have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. I mean, they could still do it with just like
Two
the two
people.
of them.
Just write a bunch of poems.
Yeah. And like hope other people join in.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same.
Sorry.
And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
yeah. It's about expressing your feelings. Being intimate with yourself. Finding new horizons. And having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
So many dots. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
ooh. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with.
All right. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
Sigh.
Sigh.
I guess I don't really have a choice.
Yay!
That's everyone.
She said she doesn't have a
Forcing
choice.
Yuri into this.
Yeah.
You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
Oh boy, next level.
Yeah.
No way!
Monica,
You want to practice if you're gonna have to do it in front of people anyway.
this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly.
Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes. What?
She's seeing a rival.
Yeah, right? She's, like, probably looking, I don't know, through her or something. Anyway, finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
I'm glad I didn't read the actual poem.
Yeah.
That was so good, Monica.
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
Uh-oh.
I'll go next.
Uh-oh, Yuri's coming in.
Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper behind her hands and stands up.
Just gotta do it while she still has the guts.
Yeah, keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. She won't be shown up by Monica.
This poem is called
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri.
Oh wait, it's you, sorry.
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation yet again. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay. I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Ah. Sorry, I giggled.
What's so funny, Sayori? Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought.
Oh, she's nervous.
Yeah.
How did you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
I see.
Okay, then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem is an aimless...
Soft voice. Oops.
Sorry?
No, she's got a soft voice. Oops.
Soft voice. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori!
Even Sword liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
Sword literally likes everything. Why is everyone acting like we're so hard to please? What does that even mean? Thank you.
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know?
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Sword. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway.
Aw, Natsuki.
Might as well let Sword lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Aw, Natsuki.
Natsuki?
It's fine. She's probably right. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing.
Wow, she
Ouch.
picked right up on that.
Yeah, read me.
That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me?
Where are we supposed to look?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if they're giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again.
That came out weird, but... well...
You're really doing it with reading all these people, though, so good for you.
Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier.
How so?
What? Why?
I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends,
Oh, we're friends!
Yay!
it's
My
just
friends and sword.
embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case... you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem to get enough practice, and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleased, or I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. Now I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait!
I can do this. I can do this.
Oh, alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that.
We live next to each other.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Sword. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more, even though it's only been a few days and a lot of things have already changed. But today Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori? Oh, sorry. That's you.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Uh-oh.
Wow, it's Yuri.
Yeah. Why would she
What
do
would
that?
you do?
I wonder if we had like gone Natsuki's route or something, if she would have asked about Natsuki instead.
Yeah, it could be. What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
She asked you a specific question.
A very specific question.
Hold on, while you're mulling that over, I'm gonna get some water and milk.
Okay.
Oof. What are you thinking?
I mean, I would want to tell her that I would still walk home with her, but like, I mean, it's not like she's gonna tell Yuri that I said that, but I also don't want to. I don't want to like lead her on, but I don't want to make her sad.
Yeah. No. But you would walk home with Yuri?
Well, it also depends on where Yuri lives. Like, if it doesn't make sense.
That's true.
Like, if she's super out of the way, then I wouldn't.
Let's assume that Yuri lives like in a place that makes sense.
If we're kind of in the same direction, I would want to walk home with like both of them, and then walk Yuri the extra bit.
I don't think that's an option, Lauren.
No, it's not. I guess I would walk home with Yuri if she asks me to walk home with her. But we live next door to each other. No, I'd still walk home with Sayori. Still walk home with Sayori.
Sayori?
Yeah.
That's your final answer?
Yeah.
Alright, give me a second. Alright. Sayori, here we come.
Here we come.
So still walk home with Sayori. You're sure?
Yeah.
That's not a lie, is it?
No.
Alright. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri and her enormous breasts?
Eh? But... She's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez. I already
We're
see her.
friends, Sayori.
Yeah, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Sword. You think about me too much sometimes.
Aw. I really don't.
Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so...
Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Who knows?
Who knows?
Still gunning for Yuri?
Poem. Yeah, I mean,
So, It looks like it's contamination was here last time, right?
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet that Yuri is also romance, though.
Let's give it a shot. Let's find out something new.
Mhm.
Let's do romance.
Oh shit!
Who was it?
It was Sayori.
Okay.
Sorry, Sayori.
I guess secretive?
Secretive. Oh, it's at the top.
Also, let's finish this night's poem and then maybe we should save and
Yeah. Save and take a break.
yeah.
Yeah. I need to eat something. I am so hungry.
Yeah, me too.
Alright, what's next?
Unending.
Unending.
Uncontrollable.
Yuri.
Existence.
Oh, there it is.
Incongruent, because it's a big word.
Yep, that's Yuri.
I wouldn't mind playing through this another time and going for Natsuki just to like
Just to see.
go for all the easy, cute things.
Oh yeah, true. I wonder if you put like some cute things in, if she like if you do like an even mix or something, like if she gives you less of a hard time.
If I've learned anything about graphic novel games like this, if we go like too half-hearted in things, it's almost more dangerous.
You just end up pissing everybody off.
Yeah.
Nah. Well,
I mean, we can if we want to try it.
no, let's go for Yuri.
Philosophy.
Philosophy.
Right. Wait, no, do broken.
Broken. That was Sayori.
Dang it. I guess that was too straightforward. I really want to know who Doki Doki is. Do you think that's Sayori or Natsuki?
Probably Natsuki. Let's see. Yeah, it's Natsuki.
Anime. Let's
Because
see.
yeah, the anime.
Determination.
Determination.
Okay. Sensation.
Sensation. That's Yuri.
Vertigo, I guess.
Vertigo.
Incapable.
Oh.
Intellectual.
Aha, Yuri.
Misfortune.
I think that one was Sayori last time, but I can click it again. Do you want me to click it again?
Yeah, click again.
Give Sayori something.
Passion.
Passion.
Oh.
Oh, that was Sayori, it looked like.
Tenacious.
Yuri.
I remember Unrequited was Sayori last time.
Yeah.
After image.
Oh yeah, that's definitely Yuri.
Essence.
One more.
What the heck is effulgent?
I actually don't know. Effulgent. You want to try it?
Yeah.
It's almost certainly Yuri. Alright, so save.
Yeah. If any of the two people who— oh wait, I might be one of the two people.
You might be.
if Trey's still watching, if you know what that word is.
If anybody knows what effulgent means, please tell us.
If anyone knows what effulgent means.
Alrighty. I'm gonna eat, and then I'm probably gonna do just stream some drawing and lo-fi anime beats to chill to.
Sure.
I actually made a playlist for like.
Oh,
stream.
nice.
Yeah. It's got some Samurai Champloo. It's got a lot of like anime openings that are just piano.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'll probably do that for a little bit in like an hour or so.
Okay. Do you still want me here or?
Whatever you want to do. Or
I'll probably sit in Discord. I might just watch your stream.
turn up. And then, do you want to when would you want to finish Doki Doki?
I'm going to be gone at a race next week.
Ooh, wait, at a what?
I'm gonna be at a race. I'm still working at the same job that it was
Oh,
last time.
okay, cool.
So, I might be able to hop on Discord or something.
Wait, sorry, you're gonna be at the race for like this weekend?
Next weekend.
Oh, next weekend. Okay.
So I don't know if you want to do it sooner or if you want to see if you want to wait and see if I can hop on while I'm traveling, or if you want to wait until the
Oh,
next week.
definitely not when you. I wouldn't want to do it like when you're traveling because that just sounds too hectic for you. But because yeah, we could do. I mean, like we could do it. What's today? Friday, Saturday. I guess now it's Saturday. I mean, I'm free like all week. It's not like too much for you to do it after you like log off of work.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, what day what day of the week? I don't know what. Let me look at my. I'm sorry, I'm just pulling up Steam or Twitch right now. But I'm pretty much free all week.
All right. I mean, you want to do Monday?
Sure. Yeah, I'll just put it in later. Ah! It's crap. Do not. But yeah, Monday's cool. Same time.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Oh, hi to the people that just joined, but we're about to log off. Sorry.
Oh, rip.
Rip. Join us on Monday, I guess. Monday, 8:30.
Well, you're coming back to draw though, right?
I am coming back to draw in a little bit. I just want to eat first, so I'm probably gonna leave for a little bit. But hello to whoever just joined. Thank you for joining. We will be finishing Doki Doki on Monday. So I'll put
Or
the
continuing anyway.
continue. We'll probably finish it because like this, we did the
Isn't that
first.
short?
It's pretty short. Like once it starts to get going, you know.
Oh.
Like we're getting. It's not the halfway point, but it's like we're not at the halfway point so much, but we're getting to the point where like everything starts to fall apart or whatever.
Huh.
And then once
It's weird because since all I've heard is that it gets dark, that's super vague.
yeah.
So I'm like, is stuff gonna get bloody? Like, I don't know what to expect.
Oh, Lauren, you're gonna
I'm scared.
see. You're gonna see. Like I said, once it starts, or like it might even be long. Like it might even be just as long as the part as like the slow part, but it feels so much faster because things are just crazy, you know.
That makes sense.
So I feel like we're so close to. I almost thought that we were gonna get to that part today, but then I was like, I'm fading.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Yeah. But alrighty. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Trey.
Bye. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming on. This would suck to play by myself. You literally talk most of the time with having to voice all four of the girls.
It's a lot of dialogue.
It is. I thought that doing the narration, having to do the narration and the main character would even it out, but of course it didn't. So
It's okay.
yeah,
It's a good time.
it is a good time. So bye guys. Thanks for joining us. And if you wanna watch me stream art in a little bit, drop me a follow, drop me a dank subscription. Subscriptions might be different on Twitch. I don't know. I'm still new. Bye.